day today? You're working. That's great. There you go.
Rob, you can hit the button if you want, bro.
Yep.
Tell me something, girl.
God, because I am fucking dream world.
Are you happy in this modern world?
Welcome to Love and Then What? Love and Then What?
Welcome, lovers and friends. It's me, your boy, Miss Everybody, and I'm joined today by my co-host.
Maura.
And we are joined by actor, comedian, and CEO of the nonprofit organization Killebrew Kicks, and author of Kid Killebrew and his Super Kicks. Lawrence Killebrew, how you doing, sir?
What up? Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I want to accuse the tardiness. I'm a stickler for being on time, and today I was late, and I hated it.
It's okay. It's Mara's birthday,
It's a
so
full moon.
she had it coming.
It's a full moon.
Full moon, so that's why I was late, because it was a full moon.
That's what your best bet to
You know
blame
what's
it on.
you know what's late? I think it's because I stole this chapstick. I did.
You stole it?
Yeah, I was in CVS and I went in there and there was so many people in line and I was like, you know what? I'm just walk out. And
Yeah.
I did. So I think that's why karma came right back to get me.
Quick like that.
Yeah, very quickly. 'Cause
Was it an expensive chapstick?
No, it wasn't even expensive. It was only $1.23.
Oh man, you should have paid that for that karma.
Exactly. It was just so many people in line, and it was just, you know how you're in line with somebody and then they're just taking forever to pay for something. It's
Yeah.
like you're putting 50 cents on one card and 25 cents on
Yeah,
another card.
yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just walk out because I ain't got time. And I did.
That's a
I
good
feel
point.
that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to like put money down and be like, figure it out.
Exactly.
If somebody's taking a long time in front of me, I'm like, how much do you have? If it's like $20 or less, I'll pay for it because you're taking too long. I don't want to wait. I have places
Okay,
to go.
noted.
So just if you're in line in front of me and I look annoyed, I'll probably buy what you have just to get out of the line. And I don't even have that much money, but I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting. But speaking of waiting, what is the Killebrew Kicks organization?
Oh, the Killebrew Kids is a nonprofit I started 5 years ago. That I go to different schools across the country, and I reward kids with sneakers. Basically, that's the gist of the program. I go to different schools for kids that do well in school, in grades and behavior, and I just donate sneakers. I've been a sneakerhead for all my life, and how I actually started was I have a tendency to pile up sneakers in my house. So I have at my house in Atlanta, I have about a sneaker room, and I just had too many. So I was like, I need to start giving them away. So I just did a Facebook giveaway, and I just posted, hey, if any mothers out there, son wears size 9, hit me up, and I'll send you a pair of sneakers because I got too many of them. And then I noticed that a lot of the people who were saying they needed them didn't need it. They were just saying it was because it was free. So that's how I turned into someone who actually needed it. So that's how the program basically started. So I just give sneakers away to kids that deserve it.
So are they always worn, or are you?
No, at first they were worn. At first they were worn, and then I wanted to get into. I just wanted to give them new stuff because you know it's nothing like you get some hand me downs. Yeah, you accept it, but you don't really want hand me downs. So then it turned into me just buying them myself. And actually, I've been funding a program for the past 5 years by myself. I actually just started recently creating revenue to buy sneaks, and I got a sponsor from Nike and stuff like that.
That's awesome. And you said Atlanta. Are you from Atlanta or Philly?
I'm from Philly, but I moved to Atlanta 7 years ago, maybe. Yeah, for a relationship. Yeah.
And you're still living there now?
No. Oh, I'm still living there, but I'm not with her.
Yeah.
That's done. I want to make that real
Was she sick of your
For
shoes?
sure.
Yeah, for sure. That's done.
It was because of the shoes?
No, that's hilarious. No, actually, that's actually one of the worst things that you can ever do. A sneakerhead's worst thing is you dealing with somebody and then they become a sneakerhead, because then you got to start buying two of everything. You gotta buy you something and her something. So I hope that any girl that I'm with is not a sneakerhead at all. I don't recommend it. It's a very expensive habit.
When did you get into sneakers?
Man, I've actually always been in sneakers because my brother was a sneakerhead when I was growing up. And then my dad was one, but I could never get the sneakers that they wanted or that I wanted because, I only got 3 pairs of sneakers when I was a kid. One for Easter, one for my birthday, and one for Christmas. So, but
You got a new pair of shoes for each of those?
yeah, you didn't?
No.
Wow, black people winning.
You guys got one thing on us,
Point.
but I wear cool sweaters.
That was a cool black thing. Every black family does that. You get a new pair of sneakers on Easter because that's your Easter outfit.
For like spring.
Exactly. Then you get a new pair. Well, I'm sorry. It was different times. It was either my birthday, Easter, Christmas, or school year. So it was 3, and those 3 basically days that I would get a new pair of sneaks. So
I think mine was just the new year for school. So when school started, because my feet got bigger, or smaller, whatever it was. And then if I was doing sports, whatever sport that was. So
Yeah.
probably 2, maybe 3. Depends.
for us, it was always 3, and that's how I started. And then I just always loved sneakers, buying new sneakers, wearing new sneakers. It gave me a little bit of a confidence to have when you put on a new pair of sneakers, and that's how I started. And I just always used to buy sneakers, and then I've always been fortunate enough to have the financial status to buy them.
Yeah.
I never, I will find a way to get that pair of sneakers that I want. So after that, it's just been a thing. And then, I wanted to give some away. I had too many, and it turned into a big thing. And I'm actually proud of this whole nonprofit because to see where it was and where it's at now. I've purchased over 300 pairs of sneakers in the past 4 years, and 300 students have been rewarded sneakers, all from my pocket. So I'm actually proud of that.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's a lot. How much is an average pair of shoes?
Like 125.
Yeah,
right?
but see, that's the thing. I try to keep the kids under a size 7. I learned that trick early on when I first started because adult size starts after 7.
Okay.
So if you work with kids that wear 7 and under, they're kid sizes. So I picked that up real quick when I was.
So you say middle schoolers and younger,
Yeah,
basically?
that's where I'm
That's
at.
like I still wear kids' sneakers.
Yeah, I'm definitely in middle school, elementary. I'm not going nowhere near them high schools. I tell you that right now.
Are you asking for shoes, Maura?
No, I'm just saying if you can finesse the kid size, you should.
Definitely would. So that's what I try to work with. Don't get me wrong. It has been times when high schoolers really deserved it, and I did. But like I said, like it's a financial thing for me. I have to be able to afford them. I want to be able to get them something nice. So for me, I would rather get a younger child something nice than get an older child something they don't really want.
Now, do you buy a different pair of shoes for each person, or is there kind of like a standard thing that you?
No, it's a different pair. I usually, I get some information from the teacher, from the parents sometimes of what they might like, and I try to get the best thing that they like. I'm pretty good judge of character when it comes to sneakers. So, yeah, I haven't swung out and missed yet. Everyone has pretty much liked everything they got.
Also, like, if you're not getting sneakers and then you get sneakers
Yeah.
in general, you're gonna be hype about sneakers.
Exactly. That's what I want. But to be honest, most of them kids
Like
don't-
you could
they
just
don't
get
even-
like Forces, right?
yeah,
like
but
a fresh pair
a lot
of
of them
Forces.
kids don't really be hyped. That's the thing. Like a lot of them kids don't be hyped no more. Like I thought. Like when I go into the school, sometimes they're like, "Oh, thanks."
Oh,
man."
they're like all like cool.
Yeah, they too cool for it. I want you to go crazy.
Yeah.
Oh
like,
my
let's
God,
fucking
I got a pair of
go.
sneakers.
Yeah.
Like I want that, but they be just too cool. It's a couple kids that do that. I remember this one girl. I never forget in Jersey. She was super excited, man. It was so fun. Like she was so hyped when she got her sneakers, and it's like put an extremely big smile on my face. But most of them, for the most part, they just too cool.
Yeah.
Too cool for school. But
They're like, duh, why wouldn't you get me sneakers? It's like, because I don't have to.
I still enjoy it.
Self-entitled? Are you gonna?
They
Are you
just don't know.
kid shaming right now?
No, I just love getting excited. I get excited about like parking spots.
Oh, I
Like
understand too.
little things, you know?
Yeah, where I'm at now, the apartment building that I'm at now, it's like a thing.
Yeah.
You get the front parking spots. Like if you see it, it's a race to get it.
Yeah.
And when you get in there, you don't want to leave. So if I get a good parking spot, I'm not coming back out the house. Can you relate to that?
You're like, hey, no, well, I
I'll
get a
get an
parking
Uber.
spot everywhere.
Oh, okay.
It's like my superpower.
Wow. I need to roll with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around
She's,
Christmas at the mall, I need to roll with you.
Like my girlfriend yesterday, we went to a park. Well, not yesterday, the day before, but we went to a park and I pull up and there's just like one spot open and it was like in a whole construction zone. So like it was like in the cut. And then I didn't get a ticket. I didn't have to pay for parking.
Oh.
And it was right front row. And then when we were leaving, she was like, how do you do this every time? I'm like, every time.
I never get a park. That's that's your superpower. That's my intent. Like I never get a parking spot. Only in the county.
It's fun, but
Once
I
go to
get
Philly.
excited every time. I think it's because I get excited that I keep getting them.
She's good. Time out. Is she the teeth white expert?
No, but she.
I had good points.
Because her teeth is very white. That's why I thought that.
What about my teeth?
Thank you.
You cool, but
God damn it!
hers is better. I thought that she was the one. I thought that. So was that a guess? It wasn't her.
It was the guess, correct?
I am, in
okay.
fact, the one, though.
Okay, there you go. 'Cause I'm looking at the teeth like there's some nice teeth.
Thank you.
She has trash teeth.
So I thought that she was the teeth whitening person. Like she just got good teeth.
Yeah, she
Teeth
just
are my favorite.
people just compliment her all day, every day. Poor thing, go through a rough life, real rough life this kid lives. So speaking about kids, so what is the book Kid Killebrew and the Super Kicks about?
Oh, so basically my coloring book is about a kid, me, naturally, a young kid named Lawrence Killebrew in school. And basically he has a big test coming up. And when he gets a good grade on this test, he's rewarded a pair of sneakers. And then those sneakers give him superpowers to do certain things in the neighborhood. And, super strength, he can fly. And that's the gist of it, And it's volume 1 of a book of 3. So this is the first one, introducing the character, introducing his powers, and introducing him to, the generation it is today.
That's awesome.
It's
so it's
sick.
a color.
It's so
can we see like the inside,
cute.
just a little bit?
Yeah.
I used to love coloring books as a kid. That was my favorite thing.
I love it. And, the pages are big. And they're, you'd want to,
And it gives you a blank page to draw, doodle onto.
Yeah.
Rip it out and put it in a frame. It's, glossy,
yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice. Looks like nice paper.
Yeah. Did
So-
you draw this?
No, I didn't actually draw it.
So you just came up with,
I
the
came up with the
concept.
idea with the concept, and me and the artist sat down, and we kind of designed it together. But I'm very excited about it.
How long does something like that take to come into fruition, from idea to actual book?
Basically, it's been almost a year and a half now that I've been
That's
working.
actually not that bad.
Yeah, because when I want to do something, I'm going to do it. So for me, that was a long time. That's probably the longest project. No, not the longest. My comedy albums were longer than that. But this was a very long, different process. Finding an artist, because one of the things I've learned when doing anything is that it's so hard to get everybody on the same path for something.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own type of mindset or something. And it's to get everyone on track to get this project done. That was the hardest thing. Dealing with different people's personalities, dealing with different people. And that was one of the hardest things to do. So I had to deal with an artist. He has ideas, I have ideas. Then you have to deal with printing people. Then you have to deal with editors. Then you have to deal with logistics of getting the book published, creating this thing on the back. This was so hard. I don't know if you ever noticed on the back of books, they got this little code on the back.
The
Yeah.
barcode,
The
yeah.
barcode, that was just extremely hard to get. I'm not extremely hard, but just nobody would tell me how to do it. I wanted my book to be legit. I didn't want it to just be a book.
Right.
I wanted you to be able to actually look it up and see it online or see that it's actually registered and stuff like that. But outside of that, it's about a year and a half, man.
So how many people's hands do you think, not meaning financially, just how many people's hands actually touch this book to make it actually become a book? So you said the editor.
I mean, I can count me, the illustrator, the printer, my editor. I would say six people.
Okay.
6 people.
I have no idea what goes into a book, so that's interesting that there's 6
It's
people.
actually not as hard as I thought. It's not as hard as I thought. But it's not hard if everybody is on one path. Because like I said, this was my idea. I can't make someone invest into my idea unless they want to. So that was
Right.
the hard part. It's for them, it's a job. For me, it's a project.
Yeah.
So to get them on board, it's a lot of convincing to do, a lot of dealing with their time when they're ready to do certain things and stuff like that. So outside of that, it was pretty cool.
Did you have to go through multiple illustrators to find the one that you liked?
I did. I had to go. Actually, my cousin was one. I fired him. I did. I fired him.
Yeah, you're
He
sorry, this just doesn't
I
work.
didn't like his illustrations. The guy was. I went through 6 different illustrators, and
So 12 people's hands.
There you go. And I had to pay each one because
Yeah.
it's just how I'm a comedian, so it's certain realms that I didn't understand. So artists, when you're looking to get something done, if you want them to draw something, you have to pay them to draw it, even if you don't want it. So I had to pay 6 different artists to draw a character until I finally found the one I wanted. So like I said, it was trial and error, but I was gonna get what I wanted. So
Did you base the shoes, so the Super Kicks, off of a pair that are already out there, or was it something that you came up with by yourself?
To be honest, I tried to do that. What I tried to do was create a sneaker out of all the sneakers out of my top 5 sneakers that I like, and it was ugly as shit. It was disgusting. Like it was. I thought it was gonna be cool in my mind. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put this nigga with this nigga, and that shit was disgusting.
Yeah.
So I just let him freelance, and he drew something, and finally we came to an agreement of what it was, and it was actually pretty dope.
That's cool. That's cool. So do you judge people off their shoes?
Yes, I'm not gonna lie.
You
to
looked right at Robbie's shoes.
I did look at Robbie, but he is cool. But
Okay.
see, I judge people. I judge women more so than I judge men. I just, you know what I mean? Because if I see a woman with some fucked up shoes, I'm like, ah.
All right, let's rate our shoes here. So looking at Robbie, 1 to 10.
Robbie, I give Rob with the outfit. He looked like he's not a big fashion guy.
Oh
He,
wait,
he looks like he's very cool. I give him a 7. I give him a 7. It goes with the outfit. It's classic.
Now you added the outfit there.
Yeah, because that
It's
that
a
makes
swag. It's
it
a whole
makes the
thing.
sneaker. Like you can't just have the sneaker without the outfit. He looks like he's casual. It matches. It's not too much. I give him a 7. I give him what you got. Let's see.
Okay, now
I'm not even gonna look at them shits. I'm not.
what?
gonna look
What?
at those
Why?
things. Those things. What are those, bro?
What
They're
are
Nikes.
those?
What are those?
There's
They
a Nikes.
slip on. They're
What are you wearing, Mar?
arthritis
you got-
sneakers.
She's wearing hospital attire.
See, you gotta look at it. It's the.
Oh, this is
the
bull.
outfit.
No. Raise
Listen,
those. Raise them
listen.
puppies.
It's a
Listen.
genre.
See, let me.
What,
explain.
hospital
This-
gown?
Listen, no. Let
Just
me explain to you
it.
why I understand what she's going for. This is lounge. This
Yeah,
is
like it's my
big-
birthday.
this
It's
is big
International
sweatpants.
Women's Day. Like I'm just here
This
existing.
is
She
big
can do no
sweatpants.
wrong.
Look,
Okay.
I'm explaining to you. It's big sweatpants. It's cozy socks. It's the slippers. It's the outfit that brings the sneaker out. She's not trying. That's what I'm trying to say. She's
I
just
didn't
being
even put on
herself.
makeup
Like-
today.
Like what's his name again?
Robbie.
Robbie's not trying. Robbie is just.
Neither am I.
Yeah, I see that very clearly.
But see, why is it? As soon as it's me.
You didn't try.
It's
shit.
like intentional not trying.
Like is you give
Like
me,
I got dressed.
Hold up. You know what he gives me? You give me my sons in karate. And I just took him. Like I just took my son to karate.
His whole
class.
problem is the way it fits him. It's the way his clothes are fitting. They're not.
No,
fitting
you want to
correctly.
know what his problem is? He came in here like y'all ain't gonna like my outfit
Oh, he said that when you walked in.
every time.
But he knew it. He knew
So
it
he
was
he
He
moves
knows he
like
sucks.
that, you
That's
know.
just how it is.
All right, for these shoes,
He
these are my
projects
work
it.
shoes.
He
So
wants it.
you do. But I get you have a great beard. I tell you. That.
thank you. So all right, I want to take you step by step with the outfit for me. Black shoes, work shoes. Jeans, work jeans.
Go off that.
Sweater, sponsor. So I'm gonna stay with that. Black hat is black hat. So I tried to be comfortable at work. That's what I go for.
Gotcha.
Is that okay with? Is that okay?
It does. Give
Maybe
off
we
very
give you a pair of pop-up slides too, and then it
No,
might be
it's
better.
not fair that Maura can wear these slides and wear whatever the fuck she wants, and everyone just walks in and
swag. It's
compliments her.
swag.
No, but she doesn't do anything.
It's an energy.
She's not trying.
Neither am I.
Yeah, but
But my not trying is worse than Mara's not trying, no matter
Listen,
what.
yeah, because she got titties. So
Maybe you.
No,
need
she
to-
doesn't. She does not have titties.
Debatable.
Pardon me.
However, it's like when I reached in the Sour Patch Kid bag and I pulled out all blues. Like it's why I get parking spots.
So you don't have that. So you need to try. So you need to start trying because you not trying don't work.
When I actually get stuff in my life, I actually work for Maura. Just prettied her.
saying- no
She
one's saying
prettied her.
that. No
She
one's
pretties her
saying
way
you
through
don't.
life. Is
I
what she
told
does.
you, I just got here on the pretty train, so I don't know what he's talking about. Look at him fuming. It was a good follow up with the beard, though.
got you. Yeah, I did.
Thank you.
Words
Thank
of
you.
affirmation is his thing.
So speaking of, we're gonna go through different shoes, and I want to hear what you have to say about.
Time out.
Yeah.
Before we move further. I done watched a bunch of episodes, and when I watch y'all talk about fucking and shit.
Oh, we're.
As soon as I get here, all we want to talk about is
No.
fucking shoes. That's what's gonna happen.
It's coming. It's coming.
You know what's funny?
it'll
Because
I want to get fed while I'm fucking. I done heard a bunch of crazy shit
he's
on
like,
here.
I'm done.
And then as soon as I come, we on some. You know what? That's cool. Let's move.
No, you don't have to do shoes. We can do more sex if you want.
But no, I like this part. I like to talk about shit.
All right, basics. What do basics say about a person that's wearing them?
Those is basics.
No, those are Asics.
Oh,
That's
A6
what
with
I
the
was
B.
about to say. That's not. Yeah, because that's not.
Ain't no
He don't know what's
fucking
going on.
'Cause I like-
I own multiple pair of A6. I thought they were called basics.
So if I say those,
Because
I
you're
say,
basic.
Yo, I almost want to call Theo right now.
I know I wasn't tripping. I thought I was
He
tripping.
said, "Okay, what do you think about basics?"
That's a new brand. I've never
So what do you think about Asics? Because I knew that.
what does that tell me about? What do you,
Like, what do you think about the person that's wearing Asics?
they're definitely a white woman, and she wears yoga pants. She got a yoga mat, and she's either coming from Starbucks or going to Starbucks or making an errand to Target. That's what that tells me right there.
What about Pumas?
That's a gamer. Definitely likes to play games like Fortnite. Definitely plays Fortnite and eats peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a lot.
Oh, I love them. What about Reebok?
I love
That's not
superstars.
Reebok. That's Adidas.
Oh, that's Adidas. I'm so lost on what shoes are.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Those are shell tops.
Okay.
Shell Tops gives me hipster, wears big pants, a lot of khaki, definitely big sweatshirts. That's what that tells me right there.
Crocs.
This could be a lot of different people. This could be lazy person. This could be dude that just got out. Like, this could be a lot of different people, right?
Could be a nurse.
A nurse, yeah. This is a lot of different people for the Crocs. Actually, I didn't think I liked Crocs until my godson brought me a pair. And now they're probably the most worn pair of shoes that I wear.
Right.
I didn't think I was
We
gonna
all
like it.
hated on Crocs, and then we
Now, if I wore a pair,
magically changed.
if I wore a pair of Crocs in here, you know what would happen? I'll be laughed out of this fucking building.
Like,
But anyone else?
It was crazy. The older I get, the more convenience is important to me.
Right.
The fact
And
that
comfort.
I could just, exactly. Convenience and comfort is the most important thing to me. Like, if I could just slip on some shoes and go out the house, I'm so excited.
That's why I have these in like six colors.
You just made fun of my shoes because they're slip-ons. That just happened.
But it's
because
the
you
kind
have a
you
sole on the bottom,
and you have a strap. I absolutely hate straps.
and you have to put your whole foot in it.
Oh my god.
This I have. It's like a convertible.
Okay, what about Chucks?
Well,
Chucks are like, I
it's a
feel like-
classic. I've never been a fan of Chucks though. Never been a fan. But this is an everyday sneaker. Definitely look better when they're beat up. But I'm just not a fan. I've never been. It's just too hard of a shoe to walk. Like, it doesn't look comfortable at all. That's a classic sneaker right there.
What about Jordans?
You know what's going to be crazy? This is going to get a lot of hate, but I absolutely hate that sneaker. Jordan 1s. I hate Jordan 1s.
Well, now it's just like oversaturated.
Yeah, it's just like too much. I love Jordans, but I hate that particular shoe. Jordan 1, I hate it. I've never owned a pair, never liked them. They remind me of Chucks.
Oh, really?
They remind me of Chucks. They're just a hipper Chuck.
Oh yeah, it's just a thicker Chuck, really.
Yeah, it doesn't look comfortable to me. I just never liked Jordan 1s. I like Jordans, but just not Jordan 1s.
What about New Balances?
White man running in the morning.
I do have some of those. So
White man runs in the morning time, and that's what that reminds me of.
Now, Mar, me and Theo have talked about this, where people will come on the show and they automatically want to talk about sex, and she's like, "Can we talk about other things?"
No, we can talk about everything.
But I just want to prove the point that people come here expecting to talk about one thing. She's like,
Well, you had the Brandon Novak on, and you didn't talk about sex once.
We did
Then
talk about sex a little bit.
Barely. And then the next episode, me and Monica come in here, and it's straight off the rip. And then now he comes, and you want to talk about shoes.
"Well, I was helping him sell the book." You know what I mean?
Like,
we
I
got-
don't mind. I just was like, is this like, are y'all changing up because I'm here? Like, I'm the goofy black kid. Like,
No, in the beginning, I normally do towards what you guys do, like
Okay,
whoever
cool.
the guest
That's
is.
He tries to he's into foreplay.
Oh,
like
he
he's
tryna
like.
warm
I want to
his
get you comfortable.
ambiance,
I want to get you
know?
comfortable, baby.
I got
Like we actually are feeding you
I got you.
before we talk about sex.
He warmed me up.
You gotta loosen the buttle. You know what I mean? You don't just go
I
straight
like
in.
to lay back. Like I don't
feel
think
you.
we have to
I
just
got you.
proceed the way he wants to proceed all the time. So we've been going back and forth.
So speaking about buttholes, do you like butthole stuff?
No, that was wow. That was
That's what it will happen.
that was a hell of a segue.
So you don't like other people's buttholes, or you don't like your own butthole?
No, I don't really do the. I've never eaten ass on purpose. I'd
You
say.
just got you tripped, fell.
Yeah, I've done like it wasn't like I didn't go into like okay I'm gonna eat ass today.
Yeah.
It was like it happened in a moment, but I've never actually like today is the day I'm eating some ass. So bitch, get ready because I'm gonna lick your butthole. Like that's never happened. It's always like in the midst of the situation, and then I happen to slip up, and then I'm like, hey, I'm here already. Let's go.
I feel like that's something you really have to plan though, because a lot of things come out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of things. One thing really comes out of there, but you got to make sure it's not dirty. So there has to be a shower before.
Yeah,
Mo-
that's not even a thought if she didn't shower first anyway. So
Yeah.
it's not like I'm surprised to eating ass like after she done played a game of basketball. Or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
Like that. Like, it's
Well, that's
definitely-
just some kinky shit.
It's definitely happening. Like I know she took a shower first or whatever.
Maura, have you had your ass ate?
Yes.
Why are you answering it like that?
Because
Like,
I
so
tell you,
condoms-
I like, that's like my thing.
You've never said that. That's your
No,
thing.
like sitting on faces, I like to do that. So
Yeah.
Wow, this
I'm just saying, like, if
We
I
went from
had,
kids'
if
books
I
to ass
could
eating.
pick anything, that would be
definitely took a left turn.
like I can go without having sex, but I would prefer to get head, like at least
Mhm.
Wow.
always.
Have you ever been sat on?
Not that I don't remember. I'm pretty sure.
That's
I
that's
feel
a
like
yes.
you would know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it happened. Like,
Shit happens.
Like sometimes I didn't like. I feel like,
Like,
it's
I
a
don't-
kink sometimes for guys.
Like I don't think I don't know. I'll put it like this. I don't think no one has ever sat on my face. Like I have done like, I know I've done 69s and then I have lifted her up. Like we were both doing it and I've lifted her up and like did some shit like that. I know that for sure. I've done that a lot. You know.
I think
Yeah, no, it's
69 is one
not.
of the most overrated positions
I don't like it either.
because your nose is in the ass then.
No, it's just like let me receive and then you'll receive.
Oh yeah, you're about.
I've heard that women don't like to because they have to concentrate. So it's like
They do need. You guys need so much concentration.
And it's
to
just
come.
like
concentration.
I want your full attention.
Mhm.
Like
are you going first or he's going first?
I'll probably go first. I feel like it's easier for a girl to go first.
You might not get it if you go first. Because once I'm done, listen. Hey, I'm not.
No. It's a back and forth. It's a dance.
Oh, there you go. 'Cause if you
Yeah,
go
for
completely
sure.
first,
No.
I might not
No.
be as interested when you finish.
Let's not dance too long because my dances end pretty fast. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Not
wanna,
everybody's do.
Hey man, I do.
Not everybody's do though.
Hey,
How long's your average dance?
shit.
Not your average dance.
Well,
I'm fucking crying.
Okay, I can definitely get my dick sucked longer than I can fuck.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
can definitely get my dick sucked longer than I can fuck. But I got a good 15. Good 15.
15 blowjob or
No, it depending on the person. Like, I've been some women have took me out quick fast.
yeah.
I done had some experts that got down there and it was like, whoa, this is escalated quickly. And
What did they do different from the ones who couldn't get you there?
there's nothing
good
better.
question.
That is a good question. I think the best, would you call it song? Would you call it song dance? Would you say?
Dance.
The best
I
dance?
called it a dance.
Sucking dick. The best, the best dick suckers are the ones who want to do it. I've noticed that when they enjoy doing it and get a passion out of it, then they definitely get you out of there fast.
Yeah,
'Cause
Maura.
They take pride in it. They look at you. They grab it. It's wet. It's a lot of different techniques to go into, and you can.
It's
tell
a
she's
performance.
Exactly. It's noises. It's a bunch of shit.
It's
and
fun for them.
and they enjoy looking at you laying there with your dick just crippled up after they finish, and you can't do shit else. So it's some quick ones. I've got them out there, good 2 minutes, maybe 3. Especially if they grab it. If they grab it, I'm gone.
Oh, you like the
You
the
have
twist?
2 hands right there.
Mark, go ahead.
No.
Come, just show us how you
I
do it.
will never.
I always say that. I always say that's cheating. You can't. That's cheating right there.
What?
Using
2
hands?
hands?
Yes, that's cheating.
I mean,
2 hands and spit. Come on now. How am I supposed to laugh?
At this point, this is like,
exactly. That's the point.
2 hands and spit.
This over with.
I'm right out of there, man. But
do you expect after you blow a guy, say he finishes, for him to go to you next?
No. That's why there has to be a dance.
That's all this is.
If I know that, like, when someone's like escalating, like
Yeah.
you just fall back for a second. Hold on. Let's
Yeah, 'cause I'll tell you
recalibrate.
right now, 'cause if I go, I'll be like, I'm not as interested.
Yeah, I'm tired at that point.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just not as interested. After I bust a nut, it's like I have to really like you to be invested after I nut. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
The investment.
That's
is gone.
crazy.
The investment is totally gone. If I nut, I'm like, what you about to do?
I just turn the TV back on. I usually mute it or something, so I don't have to listen to it. What are you listening to when you're fucking?
Nothing. You know that's crazy.
You're just silent.
I don't play. I used to play music. I don't really. I was thinking about that the other day. When I was younger, I used to have a whole playlist. I used to have a routine when I was fucking. It was a movie, and then I knew by what time I was going to start making my move at the part of the movie, and then it was once the movie over, it was a CD that I would play. 12 play was one of my favorites.
Did you have a set movie that would get somebody in the mood?
Not even in the mood. It was just like a movie that I would put on.
For the same person or for different people?
It was the same movie every time.
You're like Jeffrey Dahmer. You put that same movie on right before you kill the guy.
It was the same movie.
I want to watch a movie.
That's hilarious.
It was the absolute same movie. What type of movie it was?
Yeah.
It's gonna sound weird. It was Tales from the Hood. That's what it was.
Every girl's like, what the fuck?
It was Tales from the Hood.
Gets
was
girls
my movie.
wet.
That was my movie. It wasn't even about like trying to get her in the mood. It was just I knew what parts. It was by the second story. All right, let me try. And then after that, it was go time.
Mine was weird. When I lived in Vegas, I didn't really have TV. I didn't even have Netflix. I didn't have internet. No, maybe I did have.
Because I'm sorry cutting you off, but that was I didn't have. I had DVDs.
That's what I had, like 500 DVDs.
There you go.
But for some reason, Role Models worked. Don't know why. That was just the one I put on, and it would just play Role Models, Superbad, like all those like 2008.
Yeah, like silly movies.
Yeah, it just.
Because
There
if
was-
you're laughing,
And everyone
then
knew-
you're having fun, and then you're going to want to have other fun.
And then you just slip something in. And
I
who knows?
don't know what it was about Tales from the Hood. I don't know if it was because it was scary. I don't know what it was, but it worked.
It's like your easy button.
There you go. Got the draws. That's all that mattered.
So is that what's your kink then?
What you mean?
Like, you don't know, a kink is like something that's not normal inside the bedroom that you're into.
I'm actually really nothing. Like I'm to be honest with you, I'm one of the most.
He just said he doesn't like to eat ass,
I'm
and
pretty much.
That's not the bar
he
for kink.
doesn't like to go further once he gets his nut.
Yeah, I'm pretty much vanilla. That's what they call me on the internet. Vanilla.
Yeah, I'm pretty vanilla too.
I want you to take the BDSM test.
What does that mean?
It's like a quiz online, and it just like asks you like a bunch of sexual questions, and then it will like tell you your like percentage of your kinks and things like that.
So let me change it.
I knew you'd be vanilla.
Like I'm vanilla, but if the person, it depends on the person I'm with. Like if she's into shit, like I'm not like, oh, I'm not gonna try it. It's well, don't get me wrong. It's some shit I'm not. You're not tying me up. That's one. I'm never getting tied up. I don't give a fuck.
I like that. There you go.
I'm not getting tied up. But outside of that, like if she's nasty, I don't have a problem with it. Like I'm one of those people. I'm gonna follow your lead. I'm not really a leader too much in the bedroom. I'm more so following what you're gonna do. Cause I just want to make sure it's cool before I do it. And then you're like, I'm like, oh, never mind.
You're like
So
a
it's like,
bedroom chameleon.
Let me see where you going
Yeah.
with it, and then I'm pretty much a go after that.
Are you like into spitting?
No, I will slap the shit out of you.
Oh, I think it's the most disgusting thing you can do in the
No,
bedroom. So
I'm
don't.
not- I mean, you can spit on my dick, but you're not spitting on me.
Yeah, it goes like watch. Don't get it on the legs. Just right on the dick.
You can spit anywhere down there. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do down there. Just don't come up above my torso. Stay down there. You can spit as much as you want down there. Don't come up here. Up here is
Now
that's you get your ass whipped.
the dick's the green zone for you. The butt's the red zone. What about in between? What's in there? The gooch. Is that a good zone for you?
Yeah. I've had some gooch liquors.
Yeah.
I didn't know I liked it, but I had some gooch.
You didn't know you liked it, but you did.
Yeah, I didn't know I liked it. It's some shit
You
just
found
don't know.
out.
It's like, oh, okay, ooh, all right, stay there. Like
Yeah.
shit like that.
Just put a knuckle in there.
No, I'm not putting like a whole knuckle.
Just put a put some pressure into it.
All right, bro. I didn't know we was putting knuckles in gooches now. Okay.
Mar, you put knuckles in gooches, yeah?
I say pressure there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's too much of a finger, man.
I
But is
didn't
that-
say a knuckle.
I'm just saying, the knuckle
I'll
and the
just-
fingers is too close. Because it's too
You
close.
just need some friction.
The noise was so good.
I just think that's just too close to my ass. If you slip, it's over.
Well, I
Feel
mean,
me? Because if you got a knuckle there, you doing this, and I cough or something, oh, and that's a
Not the
knuckle.
call.
the doctor's office.
It's a knuckle in my ass at that point. I definitely can't go home knowing I got a knuckle in my ass. I can't be that guy. Yeah, you know, I knuckled his ass one day.
There's too many people out there.
Yeah, that can't be me at that point. I'm sorry. You can't have that on your like knowingly know that. Like I
In your
can't.
conscience.
Exactly. Like if you ever see me out and I say something smart, you're like, I put a knuckle in your ass. Shut up. Like
It's a pretty good comeback.
Yeah, like it's nothing I can say to you. Like you did put another.
That did happen at one time. I don't know how it happened.
I can't say nothing. So. No, I'm cool.
What if you liked it? Would you continue to do it?
I'm not even gonna go down that road.
Not even gonna try it.
I'm not gonna like it. I already know. There's no reason even.
Said no.
Explore that situation.
He said no means no, and it does.
That's one thing about me. I know exactly what I like, what I don't like. I'm not changing that. Like you're not gonna change my mindset. That's what it is.
Is there a favorite position for you to come in then?
To come in,
Yeah.
my mouth. That's the best one. Right in
The mouth.
Right in the mouth.
You're a really big blowjob guy, huh?
Yeah, I really like blowjobs. Well, I do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really like, cause that's the safest way not to have a baby. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ready to have kids yet. So.
He gets it. I know. Everyone will just be nutting in each other, and I'm like, oh, y'all want kids? No. I'm like, hello.
That's my thing.
Doesn't even make
I'm
sense.
very good for that.
Maura had a accidental nut. Well, the guy did it on purpose though.
Yeah, it's rude. Don't nut in people unless they tell you to.
Not nutted in you.
Yeah, just like out of nowhere.
You didn't know it was coming.
No, actually, we just had watched a clip from a podcast we went on, and in the podcast, I said A plus B equals C, like eggs plus sperm equals baby. Like, don't do that.
Oh.
And then he did, and he was like, and he thought it was hilarious.
Oh.
I was like, what are we gonna name?
Oh.
What do we
You
name
can
the
tell-
kid? Like, what do you
can
want to
tell
name it?
He wasn't gonna stick around. The way he doing this.
Right. I'm
was
like, you
definitely-
want like a daughter or a son? He's like, what? I'm like, well, you just came in me, so that's what that's for.
Y'all still together?
Fuck no. He never. That was his last ride.
Sneaky comer.
I was like, you're done. You're done. And then I hit his Venmo because I didn't make that call.
You're gonna make a request.
For what?
The Plan B I had to take.
How much does Plan B's cost?
They're
now?
like $60.
Okay. I remember I had a girl brought one. Yeah.
Do you get sick when you take them?
No, that was the first one. That's the only one I've ever had to take.
Do they work?
I guess. I mean, I didn't get pregnant.
I don't know.
Thank God. That would have been hot mess
I
express.
mean, I just feel like something for that should cost more than $60. Like it's preventing you from a lifetime bill.
Yeah.
Right,
And it's
yeah.
only $60. Like that just can't.
That's pretty good. That's like a cell phone bill.
Yeah, that just can't really.
Well,
Does that
for
really work?
cricket.
But you only have like 24 hours to get that.
I get it, but just
For-
if
well,
you-
48 really,
it's a-
but-
if I invent a pill that can stop.
Yeah, like
you,
you're hitting everybody in the head.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
I'm getting
charging.
1,000 a piece for that.
Exactly.
Pill. Yeah.
Like it's just
And they'll pay it.
$60.
They would pay it. They would
have
pay
to.
it.
You
They
feel what I'm
have
saying?
to.
Like that's
100%.
That's why I'm very skeptical about that because if it's just $60, this is preventing you from being tied to a motherfucker you don't like, prevent you from having to pay for this motherfucker for the rest of your life, and it's only $60.
Supply and demand, and that's like the ultimate demand. Like you don't want, and they should just give that shit out in China and India.
Well,
Like that should just
Oh
be
my God.
every morning for them.
no,
do
that's
you
not how it works.
Yeah, there's too many of them.
What are you, the population police?
In China, for a long time, there was a population police.
I'm crying.
That's why there's no girls and Chinese people don't have sex anymore. So how long have you been doing comedy?
Sheesh, I've been telling jokes about almost 20 years, to be honest with you. Like, it's between like 15 and 20. Like, I don't know when I really started, but it's between 15 and 20 years.
That's almost as old as Maura is.
Yeah, how old are you?
22?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
22?
23.
How
No,
old are you?
I'm 29 today.
Okay, private birthday. Again.
Thank you.
Super old. Super old.
I feel it's
How
freaking
old
me
are you?
out.
I'm 32.
Okay,
How old are you?
I'm the oldest one in the room.
Now, you said doing 20 years, so I'm guessing you started around 20, so you're probably 45.
Damn.
What? He's like 36.
God damn.
Hold on. There's no way to tell how old black people are. There's no way.
I know.
like that one.
There's no-
Melanin is
Good
like
way
the
to
most,
come
the
back.
coolest fucking thing
Good
ever.
comeback, sir. Good comeback. No, I'm 39.
I was close with 40. I did give a couple more years because I thought maybe, but,
Well, who was closer? Because I said 36.
and I said 45. Let's just call it even
I win.
Steven. Let's just call it even Steven.
45.
I win again.
And your demeanor's really calm, so, I thought you were older. You got a coloring book. I
No,
thought you were
man,
like,
I'm just comfortable in a lot of environments. That's one thing I'm very cool at. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm very comfortable, very cool. I know what I want to say. I'm not afraid of other people's conversation or opinions and shit like that. So That's one thing. It helps me in comedy too. Like I've never been afraid to be in front of people. I've always, cool with it. Only people I'm scared to be in front of is kids. I fucking hate talking to kids.
Is it because they're really honest and they're
They're
mean?
honest. They don't give a fuck about you. I did a career day the other day. These little bastards. It was bad. Like they just kept asking me stupid questions. I'm trying to be all uplifting and all this. They was like, "How much money you make?"
Enough. Okay.
I'm in there trying to inspire. Like, what kind of car you got, bitch? I was like, Jesus. This is bad, but yeah, I get very nervous talking in front of kids.
Dude, middle school kids are the meanest. Because
No,
they're going
actually,
to.
middle school are bad and high school are the worst.
Oh yeah, high school kids. Because they'll throw punches and they might actually
Are
hurt.
the absolute worst to talk to. I get through it sometimes.
That's why you don't give them no shoes.
Yeah. Anybody else? I'm cool, calm, and collected. I got it.
What's the difference between the comedy scene in Atlanta and Philly?
Philly comedy scene is like let me see. What you talking about? The comics or the crowd?
I guess both. Is there a difference?
Yeah, all right, I can break down. The comics in Philadelphia, I think, are more. This might be bad on Philly. They do what they see as funny until they find themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And in Philadelphia, you see, like, you want to be a comedian, so you look at someone who's funny and they try to be what they thought is funny to him.
Okay.
Or like whatever that can be. Like, I'm using a prime example for me. When I first started, I watched Kevin Hart. So
right.
for me, Kevin Hart was the guy that I basically tried to emulate, because that's what people was laughing at.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing that until you find yourself. And Atlanta is more so being entertaining, as in, like, they're doing a lot of talking about you. It's a lot of music in their act. It's a lot of different things. It's not the craftsmanship of telling a joke. It's the craftsmanship of being an entertainer.
It's like a showman.
A showman. In Philadelphia, we're actually telling jokes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a craft to the joke. So Atlanta is more about entertainment. So
You switched up how you presented jokes when you moved from
I didn't switch it up. It's just, I was confident enough. I found me. I found my voice. I got confident and stuff to be comfortable with me and present it to the crowd. And if they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it came from. You have to learn that. You have to, experience being on stage by yourself, experiencing being comfortable with you and getting on stage and giving that to the audience. So I had to learn that, because in the beginning, only line of reference you got is people that you see. Mm-hmm. So naturally, you're going to emulate what you see, what you want to be like, until you find yourself.
Right.
And that's the bad thing about comedy, because it's the only profession where that's bad. Because in basketball, if you emulate Michael Jordan and you play like Michael Jordan, you're the fucking greatest ever. In football, if you emulate, Tom Brady and you throw like Tom Brady, you're good. You just emulated him.
Even with music, if you do a cover and you do it really well, it's celebrated.
They love it. Like, if I go up and sing an Usher song and a bunch of in front of women, they're going to go fucking crazy. Like, oh my God. But if I go up there and tell another comedian's joke, oh, that's fucking...
Yeah.
So this is the only profession really where originate. You have to be as much original as possible.
Yeah, that's tough shit.
Definitely.
So is there a comedian you look up to as, let's say, a man or a woman, doesn't matter who it is, as a person, as not as a comedian? Like the things they do outside of comedy?
Yeah, I look up to more people what they do outside of comedy than I do comedians that are actually funny, because that's the business of it. Like, I always looked at it like, comedy is going to get me in front of you, but outside ventures are going to make me rich.
Mm-hmm. So who's like your favorite?
Definitely Kevin Hart. He's branched off into so many different ventures, man, and it's inspiring. Another comedian that's Teray. He's another guy. He's from Philadelphia. His outside ventures are dope. Well, not really outside ventures. How he's been able to monopolize his talents to keep funds coming in with not having a lot of resources.
Mm-hmm.
He's able to monopolize on the environment that he's in, and that gives him ways to make money. Who else is a good person that I can say? A lot of internet people. Clayton Thomas, he's taught me a lot about monetization. I've gotten to that. Ty Davis, she's another person. She's actually the person who has given me the most inspiration to start my internet thing now. I'm pretty big on the internet, now, and I wouldn't have done it without her. She told me that, you should get on the internet, start making videos, blah blah blah, and then it started in the pandemic, and then from there I just been rolling on ever since.
Yeah, a lot of comedians started in the pandemic doing
Definitely
that social media stuff.
Started then, and then it's crazy now because before the pandemic, I would go to comedy clubs and they would say, "Hey, this is Lawrence Killebrew from Comedy Central." Now they say, "This is Lawrence Killebrew, internet sensation." It's crazy. Like, it's like, dude, like, you just neglect the fact that I was on Comedy Central, neglect that I was in movies and shit, and say he's an internet sensation.
Yeah.
I mean, I accept it. I don't really care.
Internet, yeah. So I'm guessing that's the bigger draw now.
I don't want it to be the bigger draw, but if that's what's getting me into these comedy clubs,
Whatever it
it's
takes.
the bigger draw right there. Like, I don't even give a shit. Like, I'm not hung up on credits and all that, but if it works, it works. It's definitely a great tool to spread and, get the audience and things like that. So I use it that. And I'm a very numbers guy. So, I use my social media really for numbers. Like, I literally go through and see who's from here, who's from what city, how many people I got in this city, how many people I got in this city, because, I'm more so for longevity rather than being popular. And another comedian told me this, and I've taken this to the grave. He said, if you can get a core of 200 to 300 people in 50 states that, in the United States, you can work forever.
Right.
Forever. Because if you can get those 200, 300 people to come out and see you when you come to that city, you'll always make money.
Right.
So that's what I try to do. I try to keep a core of people that whenever I go to any city, they'll come out to see me. And as long as they keep coming out to see me, and I'm giving them great content, great material, they'll always keep coming. And then I'll always be able to work. So that's what I'm about. I've always been about longevity rather than just being the hot guy at the moment.
So would you prefer to keep doing the internet thing or go with the traveling?
I'm doing all. Like, the internet, I can make a video now and post it, so I don't have to. That's the great thing about the internet is you don't need too much. Like, I make my videos in my bathroom.
Yeah.
In my bathroom, literally. And what's crazy? Like, that has become a thing, and it wasn't a thing for me. It was just something that I was sitting there, and I actually saw a video, and then I just commented on the video in the bathroom, and then I just started doing it again. Now people look forward to me being in my bathroom. It's crazy the things that people pick up when they see videos. Like my hats. I wear hats now because I just shot a couple videos with hats, and then people was like, "Oh, why you ain't got your hat on? Where your hat go?" And I'm just like, all right.
You're like, okay.
Is everything okay at home?
You know what I mean? So it's just crazy the things that people pick up and they get attached to when they see you. Like, so that's just some of the things I'm just continue doing because my core expects that from me. So that's what I'm doing.
I have to go to the bathroom really
And
fast.
it's like one of those things where it's like, it works if you work it. Like the internet is sick. Because people will be like, well, how would that happen? Like, bitch, I don't know how it happens, but I've seen it happen before, so I know it could happen.
Definitely. I treat it like a job. I tell anybody, people catch feelings about the internet. They get, take it too serious. I literally treat Instagram like a job. I have a job that I clock in. I have to post at certain times of the day. I have to make sure I post a certain amount of times a day, and that's it. I disattach myself from what people say. I disattach myself from people's feelings, my feelings, and it's just a job.
Yeah.
That's the best way to go about it. The best way.
How do you find like your times that you post?
At first, I was just doing it by what I felt would be the best. I always post early in the morning because I feel like people either getting up, taking a shit, watching on their phone.
Yeah.
They either at work, getting to work, and they get that little mental break when they first get there.
Right.
They look through their phone, or they driving to work or whatever. So I always post in the morning. I figure that's a good time. Then, or like people getting up, first thing to do, look at their phone,
Right.
or whatever. Then the second time was always around noon, 1, 2 o'clock, something like that. Because like I said, most people when they break, they're getting off, they looking at their phone, whatever, from work like that. And then I post again like around 5, 6 o'clock. That's people get home or they are eating dinner, shit like that. So it's around those times that I figure be the best times that people in their phones really looking at it.
So did you have like a content like strategy person that you were working with, or this is just you finding your
it's just
like sweet spots?
To be honest, everything I do is based off how I would do something.
Okay.
And I look at myself as a pretty regular person. So for me, I trust myself into thinking how I would be if my
If
day
you were
was
like a
going
consumer in that way.
If my day was going like this, what am I doing when I get up in the morning? The first thing I do is usually look at my phone, or when I'm taking a shit, I'm looking at my phone.
Right.
When I get to work, I'm not jumping to go to work. I'm looking at my phone for a little bit, maybe eating my breakfast, blah, blah, blah. When I get off, when I'm at my break, what am I doing? I'm looking at my phone, making phone calls, replying back to texts.
Right.
You know, looking at Facebook, looking at Instagram. And when I get home, after I ate, I'm chilling, I'm looking at my phone again. So for me, that's how I looked at it. That's how I created that formula or how I was supposed to post. Just by what I would do if I was working a regular job or how my day would go.
Right.
So, regularly like that.
And then, like, if something is, like, flopping, do you, like, let it flop or do you take it down?
No.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't just let pose. That's what I learned, man. Is like I said, people gonna like it, people not not gonna give a fuck.
Right.
So I just put it out there. And it was crazy. The things that went viral, I didn't expect them to go viral.
Right. Yeah,
Just,
I feel like
it
that's,
just
like, how
happened.
that happens. Yeah.
So for me, I just keep putting it out there until something bites. So I don't, if something gets 2 likes, fuck it. If something gets 1,000, cool. But I'm just leave it up there. Because you never know. People, I've had videos that I've posted
blow up later.
Yeah. Exactly. Like something just recently happened. Snoop Dogg had reposted a video that I had posted probably 4 months ago. I don't know how he saw it.
Just deep in the archive.
Yeah, it was like, fuck, like, damn, he just
like, okay.
And then it just blew up and it just went re-viral and then, you know, shit like that. So you just never know what happens.
Yeah, one of Tata's videos that went viral, it started off like 10,000 views in like a couple days, and then it stopped, it plateaued. And then like 2 weeks later, it shot up to like 1.5 million out of nowhere. I mean, it's a great video.
Because all it takes is like one person that thinks it's funny, and then they send it to their friend.
There you go.
And then they're like, "Oh my god, yeah, that's hilarious," and then whatever.
Yeah, there's really like no method because like yesterday we had one that had like 20,000 views. Today we have, I don't know, 1,000 views right now or whatever it is. And there's really no method. Do you find that there's a certain thumbnail that you look for?
Oh, here we go.
Because this is something me and Maura discuss all the
We
time.
fight every day.
Like the thumbnail, like the picture that shows on
like on the feed.
No, but you know what's crazy? I don't, like I said, I just post. I don't literally go to a picture and make it a thumbnail. But what I've noticed now is that when I'm looking through like the For You page, I'll see like a picture of a chick with her ass out, and then I'll click on it, and it ain't got shit to do with that video. I'm like, oh, yo, where's the ass? I want to see the ass.
But you clicked on it. Did you click on it because of a girl or an ass?
I clicked on it because like
For the ass.
Either she was in a bathing suit or whatever. Like I've seen that when I'm looking through. I'm like, oh shit, she look good. I'll click on it, and then it's her talking about some dumb shit. I'm like, yo, get to the point where
when you were in your bathing.
And I gotta literally like watch the video till it gets to that point, or then that point never comes. So that thumbnail, it has caught me, but I don't pay attention to it. I might start doing that though.
Now, would you, if you were to scroll through your phone and you were looking for something to watch, you saw a thumbnail of me talking about butthole like this, or a picture of Maura saying, I'm not fucking you anymore, which one would you click on?
First of all, those are from different videos.
But still, the content's similar.
I would click on her regardless. If your thumbnail, I probably would just scroll.
Yeah.
Because I look like every other white guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Everybody.
There you go. I wouldn't.
And there's only one girl with pink hair
But
in
I'm
the
a
world.
guy though, so I'm not. I don't want.
But girls like girls more too. Girls feel more comfortable with girls.
Like,
Until they get there, and then you're like, do you like anal prolapses? And then they get scared.
Yeah, beards are great. It would, if I was single and I was at a bar, yeah, it would do good.
You're not single?
No.
You married?
No.
You just got a girl.
Yeah.
Any kids?
No.
Okay.
What about you?
No. How long you been with your girl?
Almost 3 years.
Okay, that's good. You're single. Okay.
Mars always single for life.
Gotcha. You enjoy it? But you fuck.
What? No, I really don't fuck. But there's this one guy
That you're fucking.
that I can fuck if I need to fuck.
Oh, so you have like an emergency dick.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. She's single, but she got some dick on standby if she needed it.
See, guys don't have that. There's not just standby pussy.
I think you could.
If you're in a relationship, yes. But there's not.
No.
But I've had some standby. Like no,
This was
it's-
my
Did you say
argument
maybe
the
not
other
you?
day
Yeah, I
too.
did. You don't look like you got standby.
What
He
you just
doesn't even know standby pussy exists. Look,
Don't
he's
get me
in
wrong,
shock.
Like, it's just certain guys you look at, you like, you're not really. Like you look like a wholesome guy. Like you got a girl.
it's the fucking sweater. Where's my hoodie at?
You got a wholesome.
Yeah, that's it. The hoodie and the crew neck.
Like I would
say?
like
What's
if we
the
was
shirt
out.
say?
Says
just
call
like
my
this.
lawyer.
Like we was out somewhere and like you was in a room and I was in a room, you wouldn't be a threat. I'm like, I'm cool.
Bro, I'm really good.
I got you.
I'm good. I'm a great opener. Closer, not so much, probably.
I get you. You. You're probably more of approachable person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not as approachable.
I remind everyone of a brother or their dad or something like that.
Yeah, like people don't feel threatened when you're in the room. It's just like, that's shoot, you're good.
Well, this is what we were talking about the other day. The clip that you did put out, it was, I said that you should reduce, reuse, recycle, which I'm saying, like, if you have people from your past that you've already hooked up with, you could circle back if you need to.
Like, I don't think men have standby pussy, but we got chicks that we can always hit.
Yeah, like, you could be like, yo, like, come over and, like, pull up and smoke.
Yeah,
like, you know,
like,
you're going to do more than smoke.
Like, we got women that know that that's what they're there for. Like,
or, like, maybe you're there for that, for them.
Like, we know where it's not going anywhere past this.
I've never had that.
Yeah, like, when you were like, oh, should you take back your ex? Like, I never said anything about my ex. I just said that I would reuse, reduce, and recycle.
We definitely. Like,
you didn't say that, she did.
Don't get me wrong. I don't have too many new bodies. I got a lot. I've had new sex, but a lot of the people it was a rotation. It was like,
yeah, or like from like a couple years ago, and then you like see each other at a party.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my
shit,
God, what's up? Yeah,
And
and then next
It's
thing
like
you know,
I've never had like a girl I used to have sex with that I would still talk to.
That's bad.
For me or them?
I don't know.
like
Why-
you don't
why-
have like
why-
friends.
Like why? Like there's nobody that I used to talk to or had sex with that we're on bad terms that we couldn't do it again.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
on
one.
bad terms with everyone.
Maybe one.
Yeah, see, I'm with him. Like,
My ex is the only one probably that we're on bad. Like we wasn't on bad terms, but like we're not going back down that road. But everybody else is pretty much like we're cool. Like if we vibed, I'm not saying like if I saw her, it's like hey let's go fuck. But it's like if we saw each other, hung out for a little bit, just got the vibe back, we can fuck again.
yeah,
So it's not just like hey come here, give me that pussy, bitch. It's more like hey this how let's catch up, how you been. Let's get us something to eat. We vibing, and then
bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah,
Like
we
we already been here. We already know this dance.
I guess mine's always either a one night stand or a relationship. I've never had the in between.
Yeah, no, you gotta have
well,
friends.
that's kind of good too. You got a lot of one night stands. Or?
I lived in Vegas for a while, so
I hate Vegas. I just came back from Vegas.
I love Vegas.
I absolutely hate it. It's the three things I don't do. I don't drink. I don't buy pussy. And I don't gamble. So why am I there?
I mean, there's plenty of pussy that's leaving tomorrow and you'll never see again. That's the best part of Vegas.
But I'm not. See, that's what you're good at. I'm not a good one nighter. Like I'm more of a, I gotta like you. So it's hard for me to fuck you if I don't like you.
Right.
And it's hard to like somebody the first time you meet them.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
it's like I gotta talk to you because you say one thing, I'm irritated. I'm like, you say one thing, I'm out. So for me, it's more of a like I gotta like you to fuck you. I can't just be out there just, because I gotta be in the mood. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a kisser. So
Yeah, like you're like a lover boy.
yeah, I'm a kisser. So I don't kiss everybody. So I can't just kiss you if I just met you. So I don't understand how.
I don't
people
even like to be touched.
Oh,
Like unless I like you.
Okay,
Do you know
so
what I'm saying?
I got
When I like you,
there you
I
go.
want to be all up on you. But like
Exactly.
otherwise, like if we're just catching a vibe, like chill.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
just
like-
be friends
I
for a
like to
second.
kiss. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't like to be. This is gonna sound very fucking weird, but to me, I find kissing more intimate than
Yes.
doing oral shit, like sucking dick or eating some pussy. To me,
I think sucking dicks or
Well,
eating
I
pussy is
mean,
way more
I
intimate.
think that's sucking dick and eating pussy is a little bit. It's different, but I mean, there are people that fuck without making out because
that-
they're just fucking.
I think sex is the least intimate thing you can do with somebody.
I kind of agree sometimes.
If there's no kissing and there's no like nothing before.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's more intimate to kiss someone than just suck their dick.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'd be mad for both, but I think I would be more upset if my girl kissed the guy
Right.
rather her get her pussy ate. Like, if she told me some dude ate her pussy, I'm like, all right. If she told me I kissed this nigga, I'm be like, oh, fuck that. We got it.
No, see, if my girl said I kissed the guy, that would be still not acceptable. But if she said I sucked his dick, that would be.
Yeah, that's
Well,
funny.
what if she got ate out?
That's why I said that part. I didn't
Yeah,
say
he
suck.
didn't say
she-
he didn't.
she
His
died.
imaginary girl did not suck dick.
But
She
nobody's
got
just
her-
gonna eat pussy without kissing you at least first. So the two have to go hand in hand, right?
No.
Mara?
Oh,
Wrong.
oh.
Wrong.
So it's just tore your pants out and just.
I mean, sometimes I've done it.
I'm like so upset that I just saw that.
It's was disgusting.
Right?
Because it reminds you of a guy that you once knew.
No, of no guy I ever knew. I don't ever want to know that ever. You said I can't even do what he just did, but I'd like to run it back.
So speaking of running back, so a lot of people would say there's a best decade in music. Do you think there's a best decade in comedy?
Damn, that's a great fucking question.
How do you come up with these segues?
Yo, that
That
was
was a good
great,
one. To run it back, that was good.
That was a great question. Did you think of that today?
Yeah.
You're good.
Thanks, man.
He is good.
Fucking good at this, man. That is a great that is a great question, man. And yeah, I definitely feel. I don't know what year it was or what it definitely was. Whatever the year of Def Jam, to me, I think was.
It's 90s, maybe, or
90s.
early 2000. I would say 95, 2005, somewhere around there, maybe.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that era was like, cause it was fucking, it was Martin, it was Eddie Murphy, you know, it was
Yeah, definitely
it was
90s.
Jerry Seinfeld, it was Jim Carrey, it was just so Robin Williams, it was just so many people, and it was raw. It wasn't watered down now because of how everybody is so, you know, sensitive about everything. So everything was just like natural, it was raw, you could accept it. So that period of the Def Jam era to, you know, like around when Cat Williams started popping off, when he was with the Pimp Chronicles, like that era was very good. This era is good, but like I said, it's just watered down. You can't say much, you can't do too much. And then everybody wants to be a comedian. And then there's so many different avenues. Like what I like about now is that there's so many avenues to make money, but there's so many avenues to water down the actual craft.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's those people that can make videos on the internet, people that can make skits, there's people that can emulate people. It's just so many different things, and then it waters down the actual craft of being a stand-up comedian. So now, you know, everybody's calling themselves a comedian now. So now you see dudes just on the internet, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm a comedian. And then from the public's eye, they think that they're actually comedians. And then they'll ask me like, yo, you don't make videos? Even though I do, but it's like, no, I'm actually
A real comedian.
actually craft and tell these jokes. Yeah. Oh, I thought you was making videos. I thought that's all you do. Like, no, I actually tell jokes. That's the thing that I have that works for me, because people see me on the internet and then they come see me and I actually have to act. So it's like, oh shit, he really can tell jokes, not just make videos.
You know who I didn't think was funny that I saw live? You know who Sal Volcano is?
No.
From Impractical Jokers? You know the show Impractical Jokers?
Yeah. I didn't know he was a stand-up comedian. I just thought
He's a stand-up comedian, and he's really, really funny.
Yes, I've never seen him.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I didn't think he was.
You know who I didn't know was a comedian is actually
Like-
good. Have it? Excuse me. Has anybody ever watched? What's that movie called? Damn. What's the movie about? Came on HBO. It's about a kid from Brooklyn. He went to Hollywood and it was all his friends. And it was
It's a movie or a TV
It's
show?
a TV show. It was about a guy, black hair,
White guy, black guy?
black guy, white guy, of course. Black people, we're not bringing no friends with us.
Oh, you're talking about like he was an actor and he had friends that were like.
Yeah, it was Turtle.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What was
What the
that?
fuck is it called? Robbie.
Entourage.
There you go.
Entourage, yeah. The lawyer, not the lawyer guy.
Jeremy Piven?
I don't know his real name. I just know him on the show. He was his
Yeah, I think
agent.
you're right. Yeah.
Oh, the gay Asian guy?
No, the agent. He was.
Oh,
his agent.
yeah, Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He's funny as shit too. I didn't know that. Like he was on the bill, and he was funny as shit. I didn't know he was actually a comedian.
I've never seen that show, but I want to watch it. I really do.
Oh please, it's amazing. You have never watched Entourage?
No, I have a list of shows that I want to watch, but
What are
that's
they?
just,
What are they?
that's up there. But there's a lot of like action ones too that I want to watch. But a lot of times when I watch TV with my girl, we're in a bedroom and the dog's there. And if it's a loud noise, he freaks out, starts crying, and then there's a whole
Wow.
thing.
So
So
what's on your list of top TV shows that you want to watch?
Entourage.
Please do. It's like the male Sex in the City. It's fucking great. it's absolutely amazing.
I've seen like clips from it, and I think the agent, that dude is hilarious every time I ever see him. Like,
Trust me. I'm telling you to watch it. It's great.
well, now I gotta watch it.
Good for your self-esteem. It's very
I'm rewatching How I Met Your Mother right now because I
good.
think
Is
it's
any other
hilarious.
TV shows? Any other TV shows that you like?
There's some action ones that might. There's like one that's like, it's like some tech. I don't know. It's like in the future, and there's sex in it. I have no idea what it is, but I always try to watch shows with sex in it so I can have some sex. Can't remember what it's called.
Did you watch Sex Life yet?
Sex Life?
Yeah, on Netflix.
No.
It's gas.
It's what?
It's like amazing.
Oh, that gas means amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Finally, I had no idea what she's saying half the
Yeah, I
time.
didn't-
Fire,
Fire.
gas,
Come
come
on, guys, you know
on.
Fire made sense.
Oh, a fire, yeah. I
Yeah.
got that.
Fire, I've heard
Gas,
that.
I didn't get
Before
that.
the fire came the gas.
I got you. So what was it? Because I'm a TV guy. So
Yeah.
It's like it is a very like sexual show, but it was just, and it's like a little bit. It's like a love story.
So what's a TV show that you like? What are you watching currently right now?
I don't really watch TV
Gotcha.
usually, but I did watch this.
Okay.
How I Met Your Mother is what I'm watching right now because I love it.
The one that's a great question, by the way. About the genre of comedy. That was great.
So speaking of that genre of comedy, do you think they had it easier because there weren't as many jokes and comedians out at the time to like have original content?
That is another. That's good too. Yeah, I think it was a lot easier before the internet because with the internet, so many people doing so much. You don't know what came from what, and then with comedy, sometimes it could be subjective to where you could watch something and not mentally think about that idea, and then later on, subconsciously that pops in your head some way, but you saw it from somewhere else, but you don't really intentionally say, "Oh, I'm taking that." It just comes because you watch so much.
Everyone says that. Like a lot of comedians that sit here say that. Like subconsciously you take on other people's jokes and then you hear it later.
It's not like you do it, but we're around it so much. There's so much content that's coming out. There's so much stuff. So, when you watch stuff, when you hear stuff, you could be like, "Oh, that's funny." And your intention isn't to do it, but 3-4 months down the road, something can happen to you, or you could do something, and then that idea pops up into your head, and it's similar to somebody else's. So it's very hard to be. I'm not saying it's hard to be original, but it's hard to come up with something new because everything has been done, everything has been talked about. So it's very hard. Like, and then you'll go out your way to try to be different, and then it's not funny. So it has to be natural.
So if you're coming up with a joke, you're writing a joke, do you YouTube comedian or joke about this to make sure you're not copying somebody else?
I've never done that. Mostly because 9 times out of 10, like I said, it's stuff that happened to me, so I don't really have to go. And in my mind, in my heart, I know I didn't take it from anybody. So
or like your intention wasn't that.
So I don't have a problem. Like I have done stuff where someone has said, "Hey, I got a joke about that." I'm like, "All right, cool." And I don't feel no type of way because I know I didn't take it from you. Like I didn't get that from you. It was something that actually happened to me. Don't get me wrong. People do have similar situations that they go through in life. So something that happened to me could have happened to that person too. So yeah, but no, I don't feel the type of way. It's just like, okay, I get it, no problem. Like I said, if you can make something funny once, you can make something funny twice.
Right.
So if someone say, "Hey, I got a joke like that," all right, I'm not gonna do it no more. I just think of something else that's funny.
I was waiting for one.
Why are you looking at me like
Robbie,
that?
let's get the thing over there, please, sir.
What thing?
It's an elephant. I brought an elephant for the room.
All right. Hey man, I'm nervous.
An elephant.
Do you really think I brought an elephant for the room?
I'm assuming maybe a small one, like a stuffed animal of sorts.
Is that your favorite animal?
No, cows.
What's your
so weird?
cow? My mom's favorite is cows. What's your favorite animal?
It's fucking stupid.
I agree. Cows are fucking stupid.
It's so
to like.
random. Like since I was younger, literally since 3rd grade, I always had this cow, Mr. Moo. It was my stuffed animal. Yeah, and then I would always get cow trinkets and stuff like that, and cow print stuff. Weird. But wait, years later, I talked to this. I got I did energy work with this lady, and she told me that one of my patron deities was the goddess Isis from Egypt. And then I started researching Isis, and she appears as a cow. And I was like, that bitch has been here since I was 8.
What's your favorite animal? What a fucking weird segue. What's your favorite animal?
Just saying, that's a true story.
I don't really have one.
If
it do, have a dog.
I was gonna say dogs and monkeys are my two
I
favorite.
have a dog, so
What kind of dog?
a miniature terrier.
How do you talk to your dog? Do you have a dog? Do you have a baby voice you use?
Fuck no, bitch, get over here. That's one thing I don't talk to my dog with that googly shit like that. I'm not that.
Happy birthday to
I'll cry.
you.
Is this an ice cream cake?
Happy birthday to
Let's
you.
go.
Happy birthday, dear Maura. Happy birthday to you. It's a strawberry shortcake ice cream cake.
Thanks, guys.
I want a piece.
Oh yeah, we're about to.
Are they trick candles? Hey man, you don't let
No, but they are pink because of her. And who she is
let
as a
the
person.
wax fall into there. That's great, man. Happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you, girlfriend.
Thanks, Ash, for my balloon and everything. You guys are so cute. And my Sour Patch Kids. I'm working on a sponsorship with Sour Patch Kids, so if you ever want to make a Sour Patch Kid video, let me know.
Gotcha.
It's like the only thing.
It's like the only thing I eat.
So what did they send you, a pack of Sour Patches?
No, his girlfriend got me one. But
Yeah.
I would like that. I would love that.
Okay. Which one is your favorite? You like blues?
I don't
I
discriminate.
like orange, and I like.
I do like the orange
I like
too.
orange, and I like watermelons.
Is that the green?
No, I'm just saying I like the.
Oh, like the actual
Yeah, yeah.
watermelons.
They're
Yes,
good.
yes. Wow, you guys are great. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Rise, court is now in session.
Guilty.
All the first
Like they call
witness.
Pete the
Swear to
Fifth
tell the
on.
truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
The truth!
You set you free.
Then you're just a bunch of lousy, yellow, stinking cowards.
Sir, you're out of order. Nothing further, Your Honor.
I plead the fifth. No, but I can tell you
So
that
what
I
happened?
plead the fifth.
It changed.
Plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4.
While Mar cuts her own birthday cake for us. The name of the game is Plead the Fifth. What's going to happen is I'm going to ask you 5 questions. During this game, you can plead the fifth once and only once. But if you do, you don't drink. So you're going to have to post something on social media that I tell you you have to post. Does that make
Like
sense?
right now, or
Yeah.
I gotta post it right now.
Yeah. If you plead the fifth.
Okay, so I can only plead the fifth one time,
Yes.
and so if I one time, and if I don't plead the fifth, I gotta post it.
No, you don't have to post anything.
Okay, so if I answer all the questions with
Yeah.
no problem, I ain't
Yeah.
gotta do shit.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's nothing that's embarrassing y'all gonna ask me. I hope not.
All right. Question 1.
Unless y'all know some shit about me.
What is the biggest lie you've told a child?
They were gonna make it in life.
They weren't gonna make it.
Yeah, I knew they weren't gonna make it. I was like, bro, he's not gonna be shit in life. And he definitely wasn't. So,
How did you call it? How did you know he's a piece of
You
shit?
can just tell. He always got dirty nuggets in his hand and something like that.
Nuggets?
Yeah. Just has
Just walking around with chicken nuggets?
Yeah. I can just tell. Yeah, but I've told kids they not. You gonna make it. And I knew they wasn't gonna make it.
Question 2. How many people have you slept with?
Shit, I don't even remember.
What says that?
Everyone.
I mean, who actually can count? If you can count, then it's not a lot.
Over under 50, you think?
Definitely over.
Over under 100?
Definitely over.
Over under 200?
This is definitely over.
You're getting Malik Joe territory. Over under 300.
That's not over 300. I know it's over. Is this
Yeah,
going-
Malik is at over 4, he
Are
said.
y'all gonna,
He's at 4 now?
Who's Malik?
Malik
Yeah.
Joe,
Well, I think he said 4 on our episode.
he said 3, I think.
Are y'all gonna edit this? I don't want my lady to see this.
Okay, so question 3. Who is the best person you ever had in bed?
His girlfriend right now, the lady that he was just talking
Yes, my girl. She's the best.
Mar, stop saying things.
Thank you. You saved
Thank
the
you.
shit out of me. Thank you very much. She's
It's
the best.
National Women's Day, okay?
She's the best ever in this world.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. It's everywhere.
Who is the worst woman you've ever had in bed? Question 4.
Oh, I remember this. I do remember this. I don't remember her name, but I definitely remember it was in Philadelphia. It was like the boringest sex I've ever had in my life. Like we were both just. I'm not gonna say anything, but it get with an S. Get with an S.
What did S do that was so bad?
Nothing. I don't know if I wasn't giving it to her right, or it just was like, it was
Oh.
quiet. It was nothing. It was
That's because you're not listening to music, bro. You need to listen to some
silent.
music.
It was bad. Like that was the first time I faked came.
Oh, no.
Like I came out of spite. I was just like, this is bad.
Mars is a spiteful comer, but she actually, she's a spiteful sexer, not a spiteful comer.
I don't
She
do
doesn't-
spite anything.
That's 3, right? Answer
That's
all 3.
that's 4.
That's 4. Look
You
at
got
that.
one more.
I'm on a roll.
Question
I
5.
thought it was gonna be hard. It's not even hard.
Who is the worst? Wait, yeah. Who is the worst comedian you know personally?
Woo! Ha ha! I gotta name him.
Yep.
So I don't. All right.
He had someone in his head.
I did.
He knew
Every comedian does.
instantly.
No, all right, cause put it like this. It's not that I don't hate them because of comedy. I hate them because of the person who they are. I don't like the person. It's not that they're not funny or not that they're, because like I said, I don't hate somebody because of their comedy. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
So
Who is
that's
this person?
what it is. Oh, you just bring it back to that. Just bring it back. Okay. His name is Pierre. I don't like him.
Could we Google Pierre, or is he just
Yeah, you can Google. Go ahead.
Pierre
Right
what?
now. Just Google it.
It's gonna say Perrier water.
Go ahead. I don't like him.
Comedian Pierre? I feel like you made this guy up.
Oh, damn. He's famous. Not famous, but he's been in movies.
I don't like him.
I have no internet right now. Damn it. Center keeps going out.
I do it.
That was please. I want to know what he looks like.
I don't have no problem doing it. I should do. I'm not one of them guys that hides. I tell you. There you go right there. So,
Pierre Edwards works at Self. He went to Crossland High School from Washington, D.C. This dude apparently is the... What does he do that you hate so much about him?
he's just very arrogant.
His name's Pierre, though. You have to see that coming.
It's like he's one of those guys who... He's just very arrogant, man. Just, I don't like arrogance. I don't like someone who arrogance overshadows their talent. It's just like, dude, you could be a lot more presentable if you wasn't such a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I just don't like about him. I'm not saying he's not, not a funny person. It's just sometimes it's like, yo, relax.
Yeah.
It's just not that deep. So that's why I don't like him. I like people to be organic.
So let's plead the fifth. Congratulations, you won the game. Maura, now while you eat your cake, I did get some presents for you.
Can I have some more? That shit was
Hell
good.
yeah.
And by presents, I mean I asked your friends some embarrassing stories about you to share on the air. So these are your presents. Congratulations.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So the first one is from Maria. Maria's been on the show before.
You texted her today? Mm-hmm. They are sneaky. No one gave me any heads up.
A little sneaky snake. Thank you for not telling anyone. So Maria said she didn't, about Maura, she didn't know you could breathe when you made out with somebody. She was like, I don't know how people kiss for so long when you can't breathe.
Why do you think I was so scared to make out with people when I was younger? I didn't know you could breathe.
Terrified of
You was
penis.
just holding your breath while you was kissing somebody?
Dude, I was terrified of, I got, dumped all the time because I wouldn't make out with people because I'm like, I can't breathe.
You about to fucking faint.
That's hilarious. She's funny for that.
I actually didn't know it was your birthday today until I saw her post. I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, hey, Maria, by the way, you got any ideas? So Marissa and Reagan were pretty much the same. They basically both said that I couldn't think of anything embarrassing about Maura because she's never embarrassed.
That's kind of true.
And Marissa stuck up for you even further. Like, you shouldn't do this. You should give 10 favorite things about Maura on the podcast.
Marissa's brainwashed by me. It's amazing.
You definitely brainwashed the shit out of her. So last one's from Reef.
Oh God.
No, this is an embarrassing story. She said the shape her car is in. She likes to text, edit, post, reply, all the above while driving. Literally sideswiped a bus and lost her mirror because she was texting. The segment should be called...
That is not true because
What Not
I
to Do
saw
While
a pink
Driving.
Porsche. I saw a pink Porsche and I sideswiped a New Jersey Transit bus and the bus was fine. The bus was fine. And I was on the Ben Franklin Bridge.
How dirty is your car right now? Is it dirty or is it just you can't drive?
He's being a hater because my new version of her, my next level of me, has a tidy car.
So did you just refer to yourself in the third future person? So fourth person? I don't even know what that would
my
be.
higher self. The girl I'm working on building. Yes.
Question: Is this all video or do y'all post it to a podcast or?
This is audio,
YouTube.
video.
Okay, so gotcha. So I think so they can listen to the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
You're not cutting none of this out. Right?
Nah.
All right, damn. Okay.
Did you just do some work to make sure before this comes out that
Yeah.
you have 3 weeks to a month to tell people you shouldn't listen to this or you should.
Good.
So
I have to go on family vacation tomorrow morning, and everyone keeps asking me what the fuck I'm doing, why I talk about sex on The internet. I'm like, I'm not. I talk about other things, but you don't watch the podcast, so you don't know that.
Because, like, for me, when he started off with the coloring book, I was throwing off. I was like, oh, is this like a different episode? Because am I not cool enough to talk about fucking? You know, because like I said, I've watched the clips and stuff like that, and some of the videos I didn't watch the entire.
What has been like your favorite? What has been your most notable clip that you've seen?
Definitely Stormy P.
Okay.
About she like to get fed and fucked.
Well, she would like to, ideally. So if you know anyone.
Yeah, she said she wanted to get fed like chicken wings.
Lamb chops.
Lamb chops and fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think I could handle eating while it's sexy.
Like I just watched people that I knew. I knew Tata Sharice. I knew Nick from Maura Boudoir.
Yeah.
I knew Stormy P. I think I had a comedian guy. You have any other?
We've had a few comedians on. Jay Simpson.
No, who?
Naeem.
I knew him, yeah. I think that's the only ones I knew.
And then Will Wright we've had on.
Yeah, I remember him. Jersey, right?
Yeah, Jersey.
Yeah, I know him too.
Yeah. We've had
I
a few
didn't watch this episode though. I don't know him like that.
It's funny. Guys come on here like, all right, let's talk about sex. And then the girls are like, we don't have to. I'm like, we don't have to.
The girls want to talk about it. Maura shields everyone with baby blinders. Like, don't say that. Every time I ask a question,
I can tell when someone's uncomfortable.
You were completely wrong about Monica because she was with the shits way more than you were.
I didn't want to talk about it. I thought I felt like I was being censored out or something. Like,
I gotta lull you into a sense of security before I be like, hey, when's the last time you got your butthole?
That's He's a kisser.
That's when I asked him like, what's the topics? Because he was like, no, we just be talking. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. I got you.
Because sometimes I've had somebody who's like, what's the topics? I'm like, well, it's loosely a kind of interview, but we talk about everything. He's like, I'm not coming out there for an interview. I'm like, but it ain't an interview, bro. Like, we're going to talk about you for a second just so I can sideswipe you, whatever the fuck I'm going to talk about.
I guess.
You got to hijack the interview and be like, all right, now let's talk about dicks and how Maura never comes and, all these things.
A sin.
I like it.
Speaking about never coming, let's get to the promotion aspect. Maura, promote anything you would like to promote into the cameras.
Just loving them and Fairy Garden Mindset and feeling good per usual.
How would you feel good? What's your favorite way to feel good?
I like to lay in the grass. I like to dance.
You like laying in the grass? I'm not grass.
Yeah, I put my ass in the grass.
Like the bare ass?
No.
Okay.
In my pants. Gotcha. I just won't lay on a towel, Like I'll just literally lay on the earth.
Yeah, I'm not a.
Yeah, a lot of people. It takes a lot of convincing
I don't like
sometimes.
bugs at all, so I absolutely.
I haven't had any bug issues. I do pretty often. I did dance around in the grass at Marissa's house the other day, and there was geese shit everywhere.
Okay.
But I also didn't step in geese shit, but it was heavily around me.
I got you.
Other things I do to feel good. I listen to Fairy Garden Radio because it's all songs that are hyping you up or making you think about happy things, and then working out.
Okay. Thank you, Maura. So
those are my things.
Lawrence,
to the
you look at the cameras and promote whatever you want to promote.
Which camera?
Front camera or side camera.
This one? Yeah, either one. Hey, first thing I want to promote my coloring book, Killebrew and his Super Kicks, man. This book is releasing on April 20th. That is my birthday. You can actually pre-order it right now at comedyhustle.com. The official release is the 20th, and I'm having a book signing on April 22nd. Actually, I'm having a full Lawrence Killebrew birthday weekend from April 22nd to April 25th. There's 3 events in Philadelphia. The first one is the book signing, which actually will have free food, games. It's basically a community day, So if you want to just come out, all you have to do is purchase a book or show that you purchased a book, and from 1 to 4, I think it is, or 12 to 4. You come out, like I said, I had entertainment, dancing, DJ, games, food, bouncy house, everything for the whole community to come out and enjoy themselves. Then on the 23rd, I'm having a celebrity basketball game. Y'all invited. You play basketball?
Do I look like I play basketball?
You right. So, but y'all can come.
Why didn't you ask me?
I said y'all.
No, but you said, do you play basketball?
You don't play basketball. So do you play basketball?
I grew up with a basketball court in my backyard.
She's had sex with a lot of basketball players.
Shut the fuck up, Justin.
You had sex with basketball players?
Anyways.
Who have you had sex with?
It doesn't matter. We can talk about it later. Anyways.
He's shortening it. His initials are AI. Sorry, go ahead.
That would have been cool.
Y'all both invited. Like I said, April 23rd is the basketball game. It's at the Field House in Philadelphia on Spring Garden. I think that is.
Yeah.
I think it's Spring Garden, yeah. And then the 25th, that's a Tuesday, performing at Helium Comedy Club for my birthday comedy show. So this is my second year doing a birthday weekend, with events sponsored by me. So April 22nd to April 25th, 3 events: the book signing, celebrity basketball game, and the comedy shows on the 25th. Like I said, I would love for y'all to come.
That'd be awesome.
Let me know.
So-
I'll put it on my calendar. I got the dates.
So I want to thank Maura for coming out. Check out Fairy Garden Mindset. Check out MarbyXO on Instagram and TikTok. I want to thank Robbie for hosting us at INR Studios. You got a podcast, you do music, you do whatever you do. Come to INR Studios.
I always forget Robbie in my promotion.
It's okay. I'm starting.
Thank you.
I'm starting to remember because I'm drinking a lot less. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm drinking water.
So, question: y'all two on the podcast?
Currently, yes.
Okay. Is it okay? So
You want to be a co-host on a podcast?
No, I don't know. I don't think I have enough time for it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It is a time thing
Yeah,
for
I'm not,
sure.
and I'm not stationed enough to.
Right.
I was late today.
Story of my life.
Our last co-host was late all the time too.
And I left on time. I left at 6:00. The address you gave me and it kept saying Sharon Hill, the address that you gave me. And I was
Usually if people put in INR Studios,
like
that.
Like I was cussing him out in the car. I was like, why didn't he say that from the beginning?
Right.
Give me
Like
that
actual address.
first. Like
Right.
as soon as he said it, boom.
I want to let it be known that he's the only person to ever get lost with the address I gave him because
It doesn't matter. It's a full moon, so.
So
hold on, I'm gonna show him. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just retarded. Because I don't want to be the only person that fucked up. I need to have other people who fuck up too.
We fuck up every day.
So hold on,
actually.
is that the actual address right there? Is that the address?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, watch. Now when I put it in my thing, so I don't feel like I'm a dickhead.
We actually do enjoy dickheads here, though.
There you go. Bam. So when I put it in, what does it take me? What does it say?
Yeah, it says 22 minutes from here.
Exactly.
That's weird.
That's weird.
So that's the address.
It's true.
It's true.
You need to just say when you put in your GPS, just put in INR Studios.
Wait, let me see the address
again. It brings
again.
you right here.
So this is the address.
He copy and pasted it right from your message. Don't even try to
that's the address
Virgo
you gave
him,
me, right?
Justin.
All right. Anyway, so thank you, Lars, for coming out. Check out Killebrew and
got
his super
you.
cakes. And I want to promote Love in That One. Obviously, that's why we're here. So thank you again for everyone for coming out. And Robbie, you can hit the button.
Thank you for my birthday cake and my balloon.
Oh, happy birthday, Maura. Thank you, Reef. Thank you, Reagan. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you. Who's the first one? Maria. Happy birthday.